Have you ever noticed the peaks and valleys in your blog traffic over the course of a year? Now, every niche has a downtime, some of them more pronounced than others. But what I want to challenge you to do today is to stop complaining about that downtime and do something to fix it. My name's Leslie Peterson, and I help bloggers turn their modest websites into thriving online enterprises with SEO, email marketing, and a little hard love encouragement to always move forward consistently and with a plan. So many of you know I have a hyperlocal travel website out of the Southeast. And when I first got started, like many travel bloggers, summer was the best time for me. It's when most people are traveling, especially when they're doing family travel and their kids are out of school. And what I saw was that the time of year that was most painful for me was fall and winter, when not a lot of people travel. And people are preoccupied with the fall activities and Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah and all the things. So I said, you know what, I've got to fix this. And I really doubled down on fall, Thanksgiving, and winter holiday traffic. And I will tell you now, that is the primary source of traffic for my blog right now. I get almost twice as much traffic in the fall and early part of winter than I do in summer. So maybe I need to go back and create some summer traffic now, but I'm really happy with the way that building that kind of off-season topic cluster has transformed my business. In fact, we have so much authority on Christmas now that I was even able to write a Christmas post that wasn't focused on travel or Atlanta or the Southeast. Actually, at the time of this recording anyway, rank number 1 for adult Christmas movies, because I'm a sucker for a Christmas movie. So it's done more than just transform the traffic for our blogging business. It's actually allowed us to build some authority on a topic that allows me to branch out a little bit. So here's my challenge to you. Identify the downtimes in your blog. Now, some of you are probably like, I know exactly when that is because it's correlated to the downturns in my paycheck. But I want you to look at your traffic, even if you think you know it. Look at the traffic and capture the 1 to 2 downtimes that you have across the year. You're going to want to look for patterns across the year, and then brainstorm what kinds of ideas, what content ideas that you could build that would be popular during that downtime. And then what you'll do is build a silo of content, a topic cluster on those topics. Now, it's not hard. It's not rocket surgery. But it's usually not top of mind because if you're anything like me, for the while there, I tended to just complain about the lack of traffic instead of trying to come up with a solution. So let's go over a few do's and don'ts about this approach, this technique. The first thing is if this is a light bulb moment for you and you're like, I just need to create content that would be popular during that downtime. My challenge to you is to not go crazy with the off-season topics that are not related to one another. Don't skip the basics in this approach. You're going to still need to build a topic cluster, a series of interrelated posts. So, for example, with my Christmas posts, I have a things to do at Christmas post. And I've got a series of support posts on that, including, ice skating, one of the things you can do at Christmas. But we have a full ice skating support post. And then that ice skating support post has additional support posts about all the different rinks around Atlanta. Where to see Christmas lights, where to go see a live nativity, where to go tubing, what are the best free things to do at Christmas time. So I'm still taking that silo approach, the topic cluster approach, with a pillar post and a series of supporting posts. And because Christmas in Atlanta or that area is very highly competitive, I actually have a second level of support posts. So you're going to want to go through all the basics. You're going to want to do all the things that you would do on any other topic cluster. Don't skip the basics. The second thing you're going to want to do as you're looking at your list of ideas and you're doing the keyword research and you're trying to prioritize which ones that you should incorporate, I want you to prioritize the opportunities that include affiliates. Because not only is that going to help you, not only will building a topic cluster around an off-season piece of content or an off-season topic increase your page views, but you want to increase the revenue opportunities, right? Page views are of no use to us unless they're generating revenue. So why not prioritize those with affiliates first? So again, for me, things to do at Christmas time, the first one I did was all the events, the Christmas events going on, and I was able to work with a couple of event partners to build affiliate links into that. So maybe you're struggling to think of some ideas. These are the ones that came to me just top of mind. I don't know if they're accurate because they're outside of my niche, but if you write a lot or you get a lot of traffic as a food blogger on holiday meal prep, then maybe you want to add some information about quick and affordable meal prep so that the off season, when people aren't looking for big holiday meals, they'll have a place to go to at your blog to fill in the gap. If you have a homeschool blog, then you might want to feature a series of summer learning opportunities or summer play opportunities. If you have a fitness blog, I'm guessing you get most of your traffic around the new year, but could you have some fitness challenges in August or July when people aren't thinking about it as much unless you encourage them in a new and interesting way? And so now that we have summer filled up with typical travel content and I have the fall and winter silos built, my downtime currently is the back to school season. So August is probably my worst month, and that we have that coming up. So I have to think about how to fill in the gap with back to school content on a travel blog. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that's what I'm going to be brainstorming this weekend. So you'll want to identify your downtime, brainstorm a topic cluster for that downtime, and then put those articles on the calendar, because if it doesn't get scheduled, it doesn't get done, right? I'd love to hear back from you about what your downtime is and what topic clusters you're looking for in that regard. If you have a tool like SEMrush, what's great about that tool is that it's not easy to read, but the information's there about when that keyword sees peaks and valleys. So you can look at that chart and map it against your own expectations for that keyword and make sure they align. But I'd love to hear back from you about what topic cluster you're considering for your downtime. I hope you'll join our free Facebook group. The link is in the show notes, and I'd love to hear from you there.